to the second session of non-trading concern. In previous session, I have discussed with you all the basic concepts with regards to the meaning of non-trading concern, the features of non-trading concern, and the most important part, which was all about the receipts and payments, that is the capital receipt, capital payment, revenue receipt, revenue payment. Nothing but it was expenditure and receipts, all that I have explained. And based on that, we have seen few important items like your entrance fee, your legacy, and so on. Then when I was discussing with you about the features of non-trading concern, there my focus was on the maintenance of accounts. And while explaining you about the maintenance of accounts, I told you that a non-trading concern, it maintains two accounts and one statement. Generally, you say there are three accounts. No, balance sheet is not an account. Please do keep in mind, balance sheet is a statement. Thereby, we have two accounts. The first account is your receipts and payments account. So today, in this session, we are going to learn about how to prepare receipts and payments account. Before learning the preparation of receipts and payments account, it is very important to know the meaning of receipts and payments account. So, this receipts and payments account, in single or in very simple language, it is nothing but, if you go back to your first year accountancy, there you have studied the single column cash book. That single column cash book is nothing but, from the non-trading concern point of view, we call it as receipts and payments account. So, what is the meaning of receipts and payments account? Receipts and payments account is the classified summary of cash book. Classified summary of cash book we call, which is going to consider all the receipts and payments. All the receipts and payments, including what? Including the balances of cash at the beginning and end. Now, when I say the opening balance of cash, it even includes the bank balance. It even includes bank balance. Here we are not going to maintain two column cash book. Please do keep in mind, it is just similar to your single column cash book. So receipts and payments account is nothing but transactions we can say, or cash book we can say. And in this we record all the receipts and payments. Then what are the features? Now, once we learn the features of receipts and payments account, it becomes very easy for you to do the solution. So the first feature is about the nature. What is the nature of receipts and payments account? The nature of receipts and payments account is real account. Please do keep in mind, when you recall the real account, the rule must strike your mind: debit what comes in, credit what goes out. And that real account rule we are going to apply for the various receipts and payments. When it is a receipt, the receipts are nothing but what comes in. And what are payments? Payments are what goes out. So in single nutshell, all the cash receipts are debited and all cash payments are credited. So the first nature is, it is a real account and it is summary of all cash receipts and payments. So the rule what we are going to follow is debit all receipts, credit all payments. Then second is the basis. Basis. On what basis we are going to prepare the receipts and payments account? Dear students, you know there are three bases of accounting. The first basis of accounting is called cash basis of accounting. Second is called accrual basis of accounting, and third is called hybrid or mixed basis, which we don't use the third one. We generally follow the first one called cash basis and the second one called accrual basis. So while preparing receipts and payments account, we follow cash basis of accounting. Please do keep in mind, in the sense only the events or those transactions which are in the nature of cash, are alone recorded. And here, while preparing the receipts and payments account, both the capital as well as revenue, in the sense capital receipt, revenue receipt, capital expenditure, revenue expenditure, all are recorded in the receipts and payments account. Once again, all the cash receipts are recorded on debit side, all the cash payments on credit side. That context here, we see all the transactions irrespective of the nature we are going to record. Then the most important point again comes is, how about the opening and closing balance? You know, when I say that receipts and payments account is a real account, we know the rule of real account, that the real account always shows debit balance. Real account always shows debit balance. So if there is any opening balance of cash or bank, then it comes on the debit side, while the closing balance, it comes on the credit side. And then about adjustments. As I told you, we follow which basis? Cash basis of accounting. In cash basis of accounting, there won't be any adjustment. We cannot give any treatment for the adjustments. What are the general adjustments we come across? Like your outstanding expense, accrued income, income received in advance, depreciations and all, we are not going to record in receipts and payments account. Again, here we record only those transactions in which cash is involved. You have to see whether we are receiving cash or we are paying cash. That alone will be recorded. And what is the purpose of preparing this particular receipts and payments account? The purpose is to have an idea about the cash position. As I told you here, it is nothing but it is the cash book. The purpose of cash book is what? The purpose of cash book is to know how much is the balance of cash at the end of the accounting period. Even a non-trading concern, it prepares receipts and payments account with a motto or with the intention to know how much is the cash with them, that is what is their cash position. So the first model which we can expect generally this year, specifically I'm talking about this year, we can expect it for 5 marks. There are chances, whether chance is there or not, but it is important to know the subject called receipts and payments account. When you'll go to degree, this is the first topic which will be there for you all again in the second semester. So receipts and payments account. Here, when I talk about receipts and payments account, in one nutshell, it is summary of cash book. Do keep in mind. Second feature, real account, summary of cash receipts and payments. It is prepared on cash basis of accounting, irrespective of capital and revenue. All the receipts and payments are recorded. It starts with opening balance of cash and bank and ends with closing balance of cash and bank. Since we are following cash basis of accounting, we are not going to give any adjustment like outstanding, prepaid, or your income received in advance or depreciations. That all we are not going to give any adjustment. And the purpose is to find out how much is the cash position, that is the balance of cash either in the hand or bank. With that motive and with that intention, we prepare receipts and payments account. Now here I would like to show you one example. Let us see the example of preparing receipts and payments account. So dear students, here we have the question like how for preparing the receipts and payments account. So if we look at the question, you can see that the question says few transactions are given here, like opening balance of cash is given, opening balance of bank, subscription collected, entertainment show receipt, entrance fee received, computer purchased, tournament expense, your entertainment show expense, paid for periodicals, then your salaries paid, then your rent paid, and closing balance of cash. These are the transactions which are given to us, and now we are supposed to prepare receipts and payments account. How the solution should go now, that we are going to learn. So to do the solution, see on the blackboard how we are going to prepare the solution for this particular question. So here you are going to write as solution. Here solution. Then first important thing is you are supposed to write the heading. Which generally the students, they do the mistake of not writing the heading. So in the books of name is not given, so just leave it. Second line, write receipts and payments account. Receipts and payments account for year. They have not mentioned the year, so just we can write year ending dash. Okay. Now we are going to draft the receipts and payments account, and that should be for about 8 to 10 lines. We'll draw the account. Receipts and payments account. Now keep the scale in center and divide into two parts, that is the receipt side and the payment side. Then amount column. Now here we are going to write receipts, here rupees. Here we are going to write payments and rupees. That is nothing but debit side and credit side. Now the postings. What is the first transaction given? Opening balance of cash. This opening balance of cash, it comes on the debit side, that is receipt side. To balance brought down. Under that you can put a dot and write cash. How much was cash balance? 1500. Like that, they gave you the opening balance of bank. So write below that bank. And the bank balance, that is bank amount, they gave 4500. Then the next transaction, that is the next item, what they give us is subscription collected. The word collected itself says it is a receipt. So we'll put on receipt side, we'll post on receipt side. To subscription. And the amount is 8000. Followed by entertainment show receipt. So again, we'll write here to entertainment show receipt. Just what you are supposed to do is cut, copy and paste. Only thing is we should know which item should be posted on which side. And the amount is 4000. Followed by entrance fee received. Again, the entrance fee received is a receipt. So to entrance fees. Amount of entrance fees is rupees 2000. So we'll write 2000. Followed by computer purchased. We know computer purchased. Purchased in the sense payment. So we'll go to payment side and we'll post it by computer, and the amount of computer purchased is 3000. Followed by tournament expense. Expense are payments. So by tournament expense. Tournament expense amounts to rupees 3000. Is it 3000? sorry, tournament expense 3,000, yes, followed by entertainment show expense. So again, entertainment show expense is a payment. So by entertainment show expense, by entertainment show expense amounts to rupees 1800, followed by your paid for periodicals. Periodicals are nothing but the magazines. So by periodicals, by periodicals payment amounts to rupees 1200, followed by salaries paid. So salaries are again payments. So by salaries amounts to rupees 1200, and rent paid, by rent amounts to rupees 4,000. Then he gave the balance of cash in hand at close. This balance of cash, it comes as payment on credit side neatly by balance carried down. We'll put one dot and we'll write cash. This is given balance 1800. Now, having done this, we are going to do the working notes to find how much is the balance of bank. And for that, we are going to do the working notes. Working notes, it plays a very important role. So how we are going to do working note? We'll write here receipts and we'll take the receipt figures. 1500, 4500, 8000, 4000 and 2000. While writing the figures, let us maintain the discipline of decimals, that is the position. If we add 0, 0, 5, 5, 10, carried 1, 3, 7, 15 plus 5, 20. So total of receipt is 20,000. Next to that, we'll do payment total. So I'll write payments. Let us do the total. 3,000, again 3,000, 1,800, 1,200, 1,200, 4,000 and 1,800. We'll do the total. 0, 0, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 plus 8, 20. 3, 7, 8, 9, 10, 10 plus 6, 16. Means totally there were 20,000 worth receipts in which we made the payment of 16,000. So we'll see the balance now. Receipts are 20,000 minus payment 16,000. If we do the difference, we get 4,000. Since here we are given with the balance of cash at end, this will assume as bank balance. This is bank balance at end. Now this we are going to post it as balancing figure. That is on the credit side, after the cash, we'll write with other color for understanding as bank 4,000. Bank 4,000. And now we are going to close the receipts and payments account. If we close the total line, we'll close with 20,000 both the sides. This is how to prepare the receipts and payments account. You can see how we have done in the solution in a very systematic manner. Once again, look at the question. They gave you the receipts, payments in jumbled manner. You are supposed to write the heading. In the books of name is not given, so we have given dash. Receipts and payments account for year ending so and so. Then debit side receipts, rupees, payments, rupees. For your understanding, if you want, you can write here debit, here you write credit, so that it will be more easy for you. Then the postings. Analyze what are the receipts, analyze what are the payments, accordingly post them, and once you post, then and there below you will have the place There you do the total of receipts, do the total of payments, get the difference. Since here they gave you the cash balance, we are assuming the answer to be as bank balance. If at all they don't give any balance, just we'll write by balance carried down. This is the example number 1. This is the solution I have done. This question I have taken from the textbook only. You can verify it from the textbook. Now we'll see the second solution, that is second question of your receipts and payments account. So hope you all have understood the solution for the first one. Now let me teach you one more question of receipts and second question here. If you go through the question, you can see that they are asking us to prepare receipts and payments account of Sandipani Educational Society. So if we go through the question, let us see what are the transactions which are given to us. As usual, they are giving you prepare receipts and payments account of Sandipani Educational Society for year ended 31st March 2020. They gave the name of the organization as well as they gave you the year ending. Transactions, if you see, they gave you balance of cash, bank balance, subscription received for 18 and 19. Again, they gave subscription received for 19 and 20. Then donation received, salary paid, life membership fee, rent paid in advance, honorarium, government securities, rent paid for 2018 and 19, rent paid for 2019 and 20, building fund, tournament expense, postage and purchase of books. Again, we have to group them into receipts and payments. If you see in this solution question, they gave opening balance of cash, but in the entire question, they have not given the closing balance of cash. Means whatever answer we are going to get by solving this question will be the balance of cash. Okay, or bank, whatever. Nothing is given, so we'll assume only the balance carried down. So how the solution goes? Again, the solution will be solution. Heading will be in the books of, what is the name of the organization they gave? Sandipani. So in the books of Sandipani Educational Society. So in the books of Sandipani Educational Society. First line. Then second we'll write what we are preparing. We are preparing receipts and payments account for year ending. They gave us the year ending as 31st March 2020. Okay, this is the heading. Now we are drafting. As usual, the drafting for about 7-8 lines. 7-8 lines. Then dividing the page into two parts. Receipt side, payment side. Amount column and amount column. As usual, here we'll write receipts, rupees. Here we'll write payments and rupees. I'll be happy if you can do the problem along with me. So, balance in cash. Where the balance in cash will be posted? Balance in cash is nothing but the opening balance. So, it will come on receipt side. So, we'll write to balance brought down. Under that, cash. How much is cash balance they gave us? 2,500. How much they gave bank balance? So we'll write bank, they gave 3,000. 3,000. Then subscription received for 18 and 19. For which year we received is not material. Okay. For which year we received is not material. What we received is important. So we'll also write to subscription. To subscription. They gave 2-year subscription. One is for 18-19 and one is for 19-20. No need of writing 2 times. To subscription, to subscription. Directly we'll write here. First, this is for 2018 to 19. How much they gave? 4,000. Then below that, we'll write 2019 and 20. They gave 5,000. 5,000. Then they gave donation received. What is donation received? Receipt. So to donation received. Donation received. How much they gave donation received? 2,000. If they were telling donation paid, then it was payment. Then salaries paid. So salaries paid are expenditure, that is payment. By salaries, amount is 1,000. 1,000. Followed by life membership fee received. Again, life membership fee is a receipt. Whether they say or not received, but it is always a receipt. So to life membership fees amounted 3,000. Then rent paid in advance. Paid is payment. So by rent paid in advance, we paid rent of advance how much? 1,500. Then honorarium paid. So by honorarium, we paid. Honorarium paid amounted how much? Honorarium was 2,500. Then securities purchased. So by government securities, how much we bought for? 2,000. So 2,000. Then rent paid. Again he gave rent paid for 2 years. 18-19, 19-20. So same like subscription. We'll write here by rent paid. 2018 and 19. How much we paid rent? We paid 500. Then 2019 and 20, we paid rupees 2,500. Then building fund received. So receipt. To building fund received. To building fund received 4,000. Then tournament expense payment. By tournament expense rupees 800. Then postage. Postage is a payment. Expenditure it is. So a payment. By postage and stationery. By postage and stationery, they gave how much? 500. And then they gave us purchase of books. Purchase of books are again payment. So by books purchased, 4,500. All the postings are over. Receipt side, payment side postings are over. As usual, the working notes. So let us do the working notes for receipt side. Receipts. First 2,500, 3,000, 4,000, 5,000, 2,000, 3,000 and 4,000. Better to check 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Like that, cross check. If we do the total 0, 0, 5. 4 plus 3, 7, 7 plus 2, 9, 9 plus 5, 14, plus 4, 18, 18 plus 3, 21, 21 plus 2, 23. Again cross check if you want. 3 plus 2, 5, 5 plus 4, 9, 14, 15, 16, 16 plus 3, 19, 19 plus 4,